this is a virtual conference, but based on a time zone in which my presentation is taking place. I'm assuming that some of the audience might come from the UK, and for better or worse, you are no longer part of the EU. So why exactly should you care about GDPR? And there are three situations. Either you have absolutely no business with the EU at all, which is in a way great, but do be mindful about the fact that there is a version of GDPR, it's colloquially called the UK GDPR, which is pretty much the national equivalent of EU GDPR. They're currently pretty much in sync, and for the time being, they're expected to be kind of updated in lockstep. And there is a certain risk that the rulings that have been made as part of the EU GDPR will spill over, and the UK Data Protection Agency will pretty much say like, well, the same reasoning applies also to the UK GDPR. So we're expecting everybody to stick to the same data protection standard. I would be very happy to have a debate on this particular topic and hear your experience out in the question and answer section later in my talk. Now, the second situation is that you sell software to European organizations. And that case, pretty much, it's very clear. If you want the money in the pocket of your customers, then your technological stack will need to satisfy their requirements, which are going to be very much centered around the EU GDPR. And now the third case, which is going to be, let's say, the most tedious for you, is that you run software for EU organizations. So in that case, according to GDPR, you are a data sub-processor, and then you have pretty much no choice, but you need to comply with EU GDPR as if you were part of the European Union. Now, what I see is that the trend is very clear. So the EU demands more data sovereignty, and the question has been settled in court. It's not just about geography, but it's about full control. It's about jurisdiction. And we have already noticed, for example, a Swedish health tech is flocking en masse away from US cloud providers. And this is, of course, very natural because they're dealing with patient data. So they're dealing with medical record. And those are, let's say, the most sensitive information out there that you can have. So they're the most eager to protect them, and also to instill confidence in the public that, yes, their data is protected to high standards and they know who has access to their patient records. However, we have also noticed that the public sector is closely following suit, and also EdTech seems to be very eager to move away from US cloud providers into something that is they have under control, that is within EU jurisdiction. And my prediction is that likely some of these trends are to spill to the UK and maybe other countries. And it's pretty clear that customers are increasingly picky about where their data ends up. So I know more and more people that they're checking when a provider is, when they're shopping for a supplier, they're more and more checking for the privacy policy and seeing, okay, what exactly are you using under the hood? Where exactly is our data potentially ending up? And if they see some keywords or some providers that they don't like, either because they have hard requirements or just ambitions and certain sentiments, they're pretty much going for the competitor, which although might not be as featureful, but if their data protection posture is healthier, then they're going for that.